the Pied Piper. Hansel and Gretel. Rip Van Winkle. Little Red Riding Hood. Jack and the Beanstalk. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Cinderella. The Old Woman Who Lived in the Shoe. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Welcome to Mother Goose Village. The Wicked Wolf in all the tales wears a sly and sneaky grin. There's mischief due to any folks who let the old wolf in. Jack Sprat could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean, and so betwixt them both they licked the platter clean. The Three Little Pigs. Hard work, preparation, and perseverance pay off in the long run. A dollar, a 10 o'clock scholar. What makes you come so soon? You used to come at 10 o'clock, but now you come at noon. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Tom, the piper's son, stole a pig and away did run. The pig was eat, and Tom was beat, and Tom went crying down the street. Ding dong bell, pussy's in the well. Who put her in? Little Tommy Lin. Who pulled her out? Little Johnny Stout. Mr. Froggy went a-courting, and he did ride, a sword and a pistol by his side, He took Miss Mousie upon his horse, said, Miss Mousie, will you marry me? Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. The three little kittens found their mittens, and they began to cry. Oh, mother dear, see here, see we have found our mittens. Put on your mittens, you silly kittens, and you shall have some pie. Lost River flows under the hill to the dragon's lair, and each who goes is inside still. Would you venture there? Little Jack Horner sat in the corner, eating of Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum, and said, "What a good boy am I." Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. Jack jumped high, Jack jumped low, Jack jumped over and burned his toe. There was a little girl who had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead, and when she was good, she was very, very good, and when she was bad, she was horrid. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating of curds and whey. There came a big spider and sat down beside her, and frightened Miss Muffet away. Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop, when the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bow breaks, the cradle will fall. Down will come baby, cradle and all. 3 blind mice, see how they run. They all ran after the farmer's wife, who cut off their tails with a carving knife. Did you ever see such a thing in your life as 3 blind mice? There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread, and whipped them all soundly and put them to bed. Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Wee Willie Winkie runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown, tapping at the windows, crying through the locks. Are all the children in their beds? It's past 8 o'clock. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where's the little boy that looks after the sheep? Under the haystack, fast asleep. There was a crooked man, and he went a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence against a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a crooked little house. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells, Mistress Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow?